Welcome. In this video, we shall be learning how to order modules that are in the same position, or simply, we shall be dealing with ordering of modules in the same position. I need to first of all make sure that my exam control panel is up and running. That is my server and my database. Once I've confirmed that, I'll simply minimize, and I'll now go to my website. Oops, I actually closed my website in the last session, or rather before I started this video. So I simply need to go to my front end. As usual, local host, since I already have it typed before, so I don't have to start typing it again. I'll simply come to localhost Amazon, which is my website. Okay, I need to open my backend also. I'll simply type in localhost again, and then look for the right one, localhost Amazon administrator. Alright, so I'll simply click on that. It brings me to my back end, but I need to sign in as the admin. Then I'll type in my password. After typing in my password, I will log in. Once I'm in, I will simply close this. Okay, I will go to my front end. What I simply mean by ordering of modules in the same position is, take for example these two modules. This module about Amazon and login form are both in the same position. Remember, it's our position 7. Hope you can remember that. Okay, I've actually closed that other tab that shows us the different positions. So to open that tab, all I need to do is go to my back end, and then I'll go to my template manager by going to extension, go to template manager. Once I'm in template manager, I'll simply click on preview. I hope you can still remember how you actually made this active. If yours has been deactivated, all you need to do is go to options. Once you click on options, you now click on enable. Since ours is enabled, there's no need to do that. I'll simply go back by cancelling. Once I go back, I'll click on this button called the preview button for the particular template which is active or which is being used for my website. So I'll click on preview. It brings me here. Now I have this about Joomla and login form in the same position 7. What I simply mean by ordering of modules in the same position simply means all of if I want this particular module to be on top of this other module, while I want this one to be below. That's what ordering simply means. To do that, I'll simply go back to my backend. I'm actually inside my template module. All I have to do now to do what I just want to do, which I just talked about, ordering of modules in the same position, all I need to do is to go to my extension and go to module manager, since I'm dealing with modules. Once I go to module manager, I have all my modules here. Okay, it has actually gone back to pages, but I don't want it to be in pages. I want all the modules as usual to be in one page. So I'll simply scroll up and come here and then click on all. Once I've clicked on all, I'll simply go to where I have those two modules which I want to interchange or order. That is the Amazon module and the login form module. I'll simply go back to my backend and scroll down till I get them. Okay, this is my about Amazon module and this is my login form module. Just the way it is in the front end, the about Amazon is above the login form module. Going back, you see about Amazon above the login form module. Okay, about Amazon login form module, and they are both in position 7. You have other modules in position 7, but they are not in our front, they're not on our sides for now, or we've not gone in there, we've not touched anything that's to do with them for now. We're back to the case in point. Now, if you notice, beside all these modules, there's particular dotted lines. These dotted lines are what we'll be using to order our modules. But once you take your mouse to the dotted lines, a message appears, which is, I'll simply take it that the message appears, simply telling me something. Okay, simply saying please sort by order to enable reordering. Forget about that English, I'll just simply explain it to you in simple terms. For you to be able to make these dotted lines active, because these are the things you'll be using to order or reorder your modules that are in the same position, all you need to do is scroll up and come to where you have this particular button where you have position. What you need to do is click on it, and then you click on ordering, sort table by ordering, no longer position. Just click on ordering. Once you click on ordering, you wait for it to save by itself automatically. Once it has saved it automatically, you find out that, and then I scroll down, you find out that all those buttons which were looking faint are now very thick. That means they are now active. So now I can actually use them to reorder my modules that are in the same position. Now I want to reorder this Amazon and login. I want to take this login form above the Amazon. All I need to do is go beside the one which I want to move, take my mouse to these dotted lines. Once this changes to like a cross-like cosine, all I need to do is press down my left button on my mouse. While still pressing it down, I will simply take it up by dragging. Once the about Amazon, notice about Amazon, once it goes below, once I can see below, that means okay, my login form is now above the about Amazon. I will now release my mouse. Once I release my mouse, take a look at it. The login form is now above the about Amazon. And once you do that, automatically it is saved. Okay, so I'll simply go to my front end and then refresh. Once I refresh, you'll find out that this login form module will be above this about Amazon module. Once I click on refresh, fine, you can see it now. The login form module is now above the about Amazon module. So that is how you reorder your modules that are in the same position. You can actually have more than one module in this position, but in our case we only have two. Yours, you might decide to bring this particular module back here, whichever one you want. You can leave it the way it is, and then you can actually have other modules. Depends on how many things you want on your website. You can actually have other modules being arranged in the same position and in the same position also. And then you can reorder them. You can put one above the other, pull the other one below the other, depending on how you want it to be ordered. Alright, well, I want my about Amazon to be above the login form, so I'll simply go back and change and simply bring this back up. So I'll simply go back to my back end. Right, I'll now go to the about Amazon. I'll go beside it. Once that cross-like custom shows, I'll press down my left mouse button. While still holding it down, I'll simply take it up till the login form goes below. Okay, the login form is now below, so I'll simply release my mouse. Once I've released it, it automatically saves it. I'll go back to my front end and then I can actually refresh. The about Amazon is now back to the top, while the login form is back to the bottom. So that is how you order your modules that are in the same position. Also, it's also possible if you have another module, let's say you have another module in this same position with this search module, you can actually use the ordering, which we just did, to also order which one do you want to be above the order. Okay, alright, so that is how you order modules in the same position in your website. That will be all in this lesson. See you in the next video. Thank you.